Welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 main event. And after this past Friday's 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble to determine the final spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, Stone Cold Steve Austin is furious that Lex Luger eliminated him, costing him his shot at not only a match at WrestleMania, but that precious Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, Austin wants Luger out of his house, and he has challenged him to a best-of-5 series. Loser leaves Monday Night Raw. And here comes the Texas Rattlesnake live in Cleveland, Ohio as we kick off WWE 2K15 main event. The Texas Rattlesnake is absolutely pissed off that Lex Luger eliminated him from the Money in the Bank qualifying Royal Rumble last Friday on SmackDown, and he wants revenge. He wants Luger off of Raw and out of his way to work his way back up the ranks towards the WWE Championship. Can Stone Cold stomp a mud hole in Lex Luger and get one step closer to getting him off Raw, or will the total package overcome the Bionic Redneck? And Lex Luger stopped Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was on an awesome roll in that Royal Rumble matchup. It eliminated at least 4 superstars, but the total package tossed Austin over the top rope and eliminated him, crushing his chances of appearing at WrestleMania in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now Luger finds himself painted into a corner. It's either defeat Austin and move onwards and upwards, or lose and leave Raw forever. Can the total package overcome Austin, or will he get stunned into oblivion in match number 1 of this best-of-5 series? And here we go, it's Austin and Luger. These two legends lock up here. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin has plenty reason to be angry. He was on fire in that 30-man Royal Rumble this past Friday on SmackDown. As I said, eliminated at least 4 superstars from the battle. But unfortunately, the total package caught up to him and tossed him over the ropes. And Austin was just another number on the floor. As of course Bray Wyatt went on to not only win that Royal Rumble, but also won the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. And you gotta believe both of these guys are pretty high in the United States title rankings. Luger's done well, even though he hasn't been on as frequently as he could be. He's done well in that division, as has Austin. And this best-of-5 series, no matter who wins and who loses, will certainly be in line for a U.S. title shot somewhere down the road. And Austin with a beautiful snapmare there, gets out of that headlock situation. Grapples Luger. Luger with a reversal into a side Russian leg sweep. Great back and forth chain wrestling here to kick off this match and to kick off WWE 2K15 main event. Luger shoots Austin into the buckle. But Austin got a bright red knee brace for the ribcage of Lex Luger. The Luger blasts Austin with a forearm shot, and there's Austin with the knee one more time. Luger blocks the right hand, answers with the left-handed shot. Austin now with the Irish whip, shoots Luger into the corner. Oh, and Luger's got a big right hand for Austin, and another, and a third. And Luger is rolling here. Head and arm suplex to Austin. But look at Austin snatches Luger out of nowhere. Nice spinning neck breaker. That slow turn on the neck breaker. And now a reverse suplex. Knocks the wind out of the total package. And Austin, huge spine buster. And sometimes Austin loves to set up the Stone Cold Stunner with that spine buster, so Luger needs to watch out. And there's a kick right to the breadbasket. Stone Cold hooks up Luger. Textbook vertical suplex. Oh, and there's a Luthez press from a standing position. Usually Austin likes to whip his opponent into the ropes before he does that. But he was highly anticipated to do that to Luger. And into the cover here, and only a 1 count. Wow, very surprising. Luger blocks a shot, grabs a hold of Austin. Nice belly-to-belly suplex. Very tight there by Luger. and a Hitman Bret Hart-style elbow into the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin reverses, jawbreaker. Kick in the gut, and the Stone Cold Stunner busts Lex Luger wide open, and Stone Cold Steve Austin's got a whole bunch of trash to talk to Lex Luger as he hooks a leg for the cover, the count, and the victory, and Stone Cold Steve Austin picks up match number 1 against Lex Luger. What a victory for old Stone Cold. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Gets up off the Luthez press, goes into the cover, but look at Lex Luger, very powerful at that point, kicks out. But Lex Luger not strong enough to withstand the kick in the gut and the Stone Cold Stunner as he eats the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is victorious in match 1 of this best of 5 series. Austin needs 2 more victories to get Lex Luger kicked off Raw, and then it'll be up to Luger, decides where he goes. Not guaranteed to be picked up by SmackDown. So Luger in a career-threatening position at this point, down by 1. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's reigning supreme here on Main Event. Congratulations to the Bionic Redneck. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some tag team competition as the Patriots with Zeb Coulter take on the Militia. At WrestleMania had a very unique situation as last week on SmackDown, unbeknownst to anybody else, the Big Show was injured in a match against Cesaro as he was preparing, of course, to take on Cesaro at WrestleMania in a tag team match. But at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins actually had to step up for Big Show and defend the tag team titles against Cesaro and Kid alongside Triple H. Triple H and Rollins retained the title, thus making Rollins the official WWE Tag Team Champion. So congrats to Seth Rollins, is now the United States and WWE Tag Team Champion. But due to the fact that Rollins had to step in for Big Show, Kid and Cesaro get a new title match upcoming at Extreme Rules. In the meantime, we're going to sort out a couple of tag team situations. We're having Del Rio and Rey Mysterio have formed a new alliance on SmackDown, the Cartel. They've entered a best of 5 series against Edge and Christian. That'll start this Friday on SmackDown. And over on Raw, the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, are taking on the Primetime Players in a best of 5 series. When both series conclude, the 2 winners will face off, and that'll be the new #1 contenders for next month. For next month's pay-per-view event. So big things going on in the tag team division, but right now the Militia are entering the ring as they prepare to take on JBL and Jack Swagger, along with Zeb Coulter, the Patriots. What a tag team contest this should be. And there's the bell as former world champion Jack Swagger is in there with former WWE champion Sergeant Slaughter. And Jack Swagger not wasting a moment of time here, takes Slaughter right down and proceeds to stomp him one hole in him. I'm sure Stone Cold smiling in the back seeing that. And look at that German suplex, takes Slaughter head over heels and lands him flat on his face in the middle of the ring. Slaughter hits the corner hard, reverses Swagger, nice arm buster there. Elbow drop deep into the heart of Jack Swagger. Swagger and JBL came up a little short against the Chick Magnets, Dolph Ziggler and Rick Rude, last month on Raw. But that didn't slow them down. They came very close to winning that series, and they're still looking to move onwards and upwards in the tag team division. We'll have, for the time being, we'll have a new tag team matchup every week here on Main Event, as we've moved back to the 3-match format now that WrestleMania season has passed by. We had a lot of business to get done around WrestleMania time, so we had to do 4 matches here on Main Event in order to keep everything going. And oh my goodness, Fisherman suplex turned into a neck breaker by Swagger, and look at Slaughter, look for the exit quickly. He can't take that type of damage again. And then Mustafa shoots Swagger into the ropes. Big back body drop. Brings the big Oklahoman down to the mat. And maybe Swagger should be considering a tag to JBL. Mustafa hooks up Swagger, gives him a big knee right in the chest. Grabs him again, shoots him off the ropes. And look at that, Swagger ducks the clothesline, another devastating German suplex, this time to Colonel Mustafa. And in comes the big Texan, JBL. What an odd combination, Texas and Oklahoma. College football teams and fans cannot stand one another, a huge rivalry. But these two men professional enough to put those type of petty rivalries aside and look for a shot at the WWE Tag Team titles together. Both men were having a hard time on Raw in singles competition, but now they've aligned their powers and looking to work their way up the Tag Team division. And of course the Militia, also known as the Triangle of Terror, Slaughter, Adnan, and Mustafa, been terrorizing the Tag Team division for months, but haven't gotten as close to a tag title match as they would like. Big kick in the gut by JBL, got Mustafa in a grapple, lifts him up, and brings him down in the backbreaker. JBL off the ropes, hits the DDT on Mustafa. And General Adnan is pissed on the outside, his team not doing very well here against the Patriots. And JBL drops an absolutely huge elbow. The referee, I don't know, looking into the stars, disgustingly slow to get to the pin. Oh, and look at that, Mustafa avoids the neckbreaker. Shoots JBL into the Militia corner. But JBL too good. Side Russian leg sweeps his way out of that situation. He did not want to get double teamed by Slaughter and Mustafa there. Big elbow drop again. Colonel Mustafa was way too close to the ropes though. Tremendous momentum on the swinging neckbreaker right into the pin, and Slaughter's not going to stand around for this. Breaks it up immediately. Looks JBL throws Mustafa into the ropes here. What does he have in mind? Oh, Mustafa came back too quickly. I guess JBL held in the corner, and Slaughter delivers a huge kick in the gut. And what a fight there between Slaughter and JBL. JBL got something in mind here, but I don't know, he seems concerned about pulling it off, about pulling the trigger. Ooh, and you can see there, he was about to wind up with a huge shot. But Slaughter just came back to life at the wrong moment. And now Slaughter in control. Vicious running DDT. Oh, and look at JBL. Huge right hand, left hand. And now he's got Slaughter in position. We've seen JBL with the stock market crash. That huge powerbomb plants Slaughter. You know, JBL decided to go for the pin along with the elbow drop. And that's it. The Patriots pick up a huge victory here over the Militia. And what a win for JBL and Jack Swagger. Let's take a look at the highlights. JBL thought he had it early on with that elbow drop pin, but Mustafa just got the shoulder up, feet in the ropes. Referee had to call the whole thing off. Swinging neckbreaker on Mustafa, and JBL knew he had it, but Slaughter was there to break it up right at the last second. And then after JBL hit the stock market crash powerbomb, he drops the big elbow one more time, and it was all said and done for the Sarge and Mustafa, as Swagger, truly excited to pick up the win alongside JBL. And look at Zeb Coulter celebrating as well. It is a great night tonight for Layfield and Swagger, the Patriots. Congrats to all three men. And now it's time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. The Divas main event exclusive tournament continues as we start round 2. And these matches will be Falls Count Anywhere, as Emma takes on Naomi. And here comes the awesome Australian making her way down the aisle. Did so great in our last tournament outing, but tonight, she's got to do all she can. She's been looking for that Divas title match for months upon months. And now she's so close. Got to get past Naomi tonight and move into the finals to try to get her Divas Championship shot. And Naomi was so close to a WrestleMania Divas title match. She had the TLC match against Nikki Bella, and as great as she fought, as close as she came, Nikki Bella left that night with a WrestleMania title match in her back pocket. Well, Naomi has not forgotten that night, and she's only one match away herself from being in the finals of this tournament. So both these women tremendously hungry for a Divas Championship match. This should be a hell of a contest, especially when falls count anywhere. And here we go, Emma and Naomi lock up center of the ring. Ooh, and look at that, they broke it and locked right back up. Oh, and again. And Emma switches things up with the seated dropkick. Collar and elbow tie-up doesn't work. I'll blast you away with that dropkick. And they go right back to the lockup. These women tremendously intense to start this contest. Beautiful side headlock takeover by Emma. Naomi looking for a way out. She rolls out of it and snatches Emma in a headlock of her own. And there's a nice takeover. Naomi giving it right back to Emma. Emma slips out with the leg scissor here. And Naomi nips out right into a side headlock. Beautiful chain wrestling here by these two. And a big right hand frees Emma. Oh my goodness, spinning back kick. Wipes Emma off the face of the planet. Tremendous maneuver there by Naomi. And now another one to the back. But look at this, Emma pushes Naomi back, creates a little room here. And she makes her escape from Naomi's grapple. Oh, Naomi snaps off a vicious enziguri, that kick right to the head. And she goes right back to work. Kicking the spine of Emma. She must have some sort of back submission or high impact maneuver in mind. There's a nice neck breaker. We know Naomi likes to use that rear view. Oh man, there's a nice bonsai style drop by Naomi. She loves to run opponents down with that rear view, rear end attack. But she might have something different in mind for Emma. There's a beautiful belly to belly suplex. Drops Emma right on her back again. And Naomi's definitely got something in mind for the back of Emma. But Emma snaps off a Hurricanrana. She's doing well for herself here, changing the momentum of this match. Great strategy there by Naomi. Double leg trip as soon as she got up. Puts Emma right on that back. And now to the leg. And look at this. Naomi trying to take away the agility of Emma. Emma got a lot of fight in her, though. Can she pull off the suplex? She can. She went with the snap version, though. Used a lot of her own body weight to pull Naomi over there. Normally, you know, you put your legs and your little bit of your back into it, but after the attacks by Naomi... And now look at this. Emma, of all people, the first person to pull out a weapon. Keep in mind, this is a falls count anywhere. Pinfalls can happen anywhere in the arena. And just by that fact, weapons are completely allowed. Look at how tough Emma is. Took several shots with that baseball bat and still got a lot of fight in her. Oh, but Naomi turns that grapple around. Now look at this, Naomi ripping up the announce table here, and Emma scaring away all the ringside crew. Now look at this, Emma got a steel chair, and Emma scores first. Steel chair to the head of Naomi, and now to the body, wearing Naomi out. But Naomi not down for the count yet, kicks off Emma. Oh, and takes that baseball bat to Emma's head one more time. And Emma can't take 2 more of this. Oh, a 3rd shot. And that might be the charm. Naomi should try to go for the pin here. But no, look at that. Emma right back up to her feet. How tough is the awesome Australian? And Emma's got the steps. Oh, but she's not able to use it. Naomi has the much easier to wield weapon, that kendo stick. And just wearing Emma out here. Emma back to her feet again, only to hurricane it into the pin. 2, 3, and it's all over. Naomi moves on to the finals of the Divas tournament. And you can't really blame Emma. She took several shots with the baseball bat to the head, several shots with the kendo stick. There's only so much the human body can withstand. And then the hurricane at the end by Naomi for the cover of the count and the victory as she moves on to the finals. Tremendous victory for Naomi here. She is so close to the Divas title match she wants so bad. But we'll have to see. Next week, Paige faces Natalya, and the winner will face Naomi. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching, and please tune in this Friday for SmackDown. See you in the ring, everybody.